Hello, Times Crossword, let's go. Britpop band, extremely rowdy, lacking focus. No. After downsizing, Newcastle use bionic footballer. I wonder if downsizing could be a hidden indicator. Yes, wow, fantastic. This is Eusebio. So if we look at the word Newcastle, beginning with the final E, we can read Eusebio, and Eusebio is a famous Brazilian footballer, I believe. Tavern in Western Peru, represented in books. Yeah, this is brew pub. A brew pub is a tavern. Western is W, the abbreviation, and then represented is an anagram indicator for W and Peru. In books, in BB, B being the abbreviation for book. Now, surely this B is useful. Britpop band, well, the only one I can think of is Pulp. Extremely rowdy. Not Pulp, but Blur. So, Blur is the Britpop band. Extremely rowdy, well, the extreme letters of rowdy are R and Y, and then blurry means lacking focus. Ruse dunce somehow, becoming loose. Well, somehow is an anagram indicator for ruse dunce. And then I think that gives us unsecured. Let me just check these letters. Ruse and dunce, yes it does. And unsecured means loose. One in Temple Bar, knocked back. First couple of bitters. Well, could this be rabbi? I think it could be. A rabbi could be in a Jewish temple. Knocked back is a reversal indicator for bar. And then the first couple of bitters, the first couple of letters of bitters, B and I. Photograph. Yuletide saint and queen outside diner. I think this has to be picnicker. So photograph is pic. Yuletide saint is Saint Nick, short for Saint Nicholas. And queen is ER, Elizabeth Regina. And then a picnicker is an outside diner. So, bit of a sneaky clue, you see outside and you think that's part of the wordplay, but it's actually part of the definition. Hospital working to support naughty kids, one in particular. I think this is Bart Simpson. So, hospital is Bart's, a hospital in London. Working is on. To support, that is on is to support, naughty kids, imps, and then Bart Simpson is a naughty kid in particular. That's from the cartoon show The Simpsons. Assist with, unfinished opera. This is aid. To aid is to assist with, and Aida is an opera. Unfinished without its final A. Like S&M perhaps, in old courts. Well, not getting that. Weirdly adores eating fish, food. Nope. Yank consortium bulldozed. American peaks. Yes, this has to be Rocky Mountains. So, bulldozed is an anagram indicator for Yank Consortium, and by eye that looks about right, and certainly the Rocky Mountains are American peaks. With energy, Zulu reportedly enters short country river. That's disappointing. Ending in I thought that might be a little easier. It could be a musical direction meaning with energy, but not getting the word play or the definition. Lacking organisation, band is infiltrated by US cops. Yeah, I think this is slapdash. So slapdash means lacking organisation. Band is sash, infiltrated by US cops containing LAPD, Los Angeles Police Department. Liquor carrier moves out of Cuba. Wow, nope. Weirdly adores, well, weirdly looks like an anagram indicator for adores. Eating fish, that would be 3 letters long. And the whole thing is food. No, not getting that. Cancel US sitcom without finale. No. Now, we've got an extra letter in this S&M clue. Like S&M perhaps, in old courts. I'm wondering if this is atriums. But what's S&M referring to? I know it's short for sadism and masochism, but I'm not seeing how that works in this clue. And we're in danger of the top right being separated from the rest of the grid, which is always a little bit irksome. Betray, and 13 down is the only linking word to the top right. Betray, what's apparent in anti-vaxxers? I think this has to be double cross. Double cross is to betray. And in the word anti-vaxxers, we've got 2 X's, which could be regarded as a double cross. Okay, so the top right is now isolated. Weirdly adores. Great, so we've got 2 D's, so we know this middle D is part of the fish. Eating fish, food. Yeah, I think this is side. An eyed is a fish. So we're looking for an anagram of adores, about eyed. So what's left is A-O-R-E. Ooh. What I want this to be is side order, but it's not. So it's side. We're left with A-E-R-O. Side may be wrong. Okay, well, we are in this nightmare scenario of an isolated region of the grid, but it happens. So I'm going to press on and make progress, hopefully, in the bottom half and return. Very clear decision after taking drugs. Nope. Military display is beginning to trouble needleworker. This is tattooist. A tattoo is a military display. Is. Beginning to trouble is the initial letter of trouble. And then a tattooist is a needleworker. Establish disadvantageous position in court. I wonder if this is set down. To establish is to set down. And when you're playing tennis, on a tennis court, a disadvantageous position would be if you were a set down. China, uncovered, river creature. This is otter. So, China is pottery. Uncovered means without its outside letters. that leaves otter, which is a river creature. Jail's image promotion has feasibility. This is prison. So prison is a jail. Image promotion is PR for public relations. Has feasibility is on. Being sulky and low eats seconds. No. Busy period, Mike's forgotten about self-esteem. Yeah, I think this is on the go. So on the go means busy. Period is month. Mike is a reference to M because Mike is M in the NATO phonetic alphabet. So period or month without M leaves unth. And self-esteem is ego. Fantastic. Being sulky. Okay, so it doesn't end O-U-S. And low eats seconds. Not getting that. Government department. One fashionable in the 60s. This is a mod. The government department is the MOD, Ministry of Defence, a government department in the UK. And in the 1960s, there were gangs of youths called the Mods and the Rockers. And the Mods were particularly interested in fashion. Now, no more help for 25 across. Being sulky and low. Low is surely a reference to moo, the noise a cow makes. Being sulky is moodiness. So low is moo, eats is dines, and seconds is S. S is an abbreviation for second. It's also an abbreviation for the plural, seconds. Mineral's origin, can that's been cracked open. Gosh. Mineral's origin looks like a reference to the original letter of mineral, which is M. And cracked looks like an anagram indicator. But it seems unlikely to be an anagram of M, can, and that's, with the whole thing meaning open. So I'm not getting that. Now, is there enough in 17 across? Very clear decision after taking drugs. Well, a decision is a resolution, I think. Very clear. Yeah, I think very clear is high resolution. Decision is resolution after taking drugs, after high. Name of chap on X. Wow, what is this? Don't know. Picked up famous dogs. Rubber ring. No. Lure politician into Vietnamese festival. This is tempt. To tempt is to lure. Politician is MP, Member of Parliament in England or Britain, into Vietnamese festival in Tet. Tet is the, I think, Vietnamese New Year, but at least it's certainly a Vietnamese festival. And I think the Tet offensive happened at that time of year. Picked up famous dogs, rubber ring. Yeah, this is grommet. So I think picked up is a homophone indicator. The famous dog is grommet, as in Wallace and Gromit. I'm guessing that it's spelled slightly differently to this, but this spelling is a rubber ring. And the reason for suspecting it's spelled differently is if it was spelled the same, there would be no need for a homophone indicator. Now I think this is the last clue I haven't looked at, or second last. Old man hacks into renowned computer. Old man is usually a reference to father or pa, but I'm not getting that. And this is the very last clue to look at for the first time. Clothes stand. Clothes stand. Gosh, what is this? Not getting it. But we do have a few more letters in clues previously considered. So, minerals origin. Can, that's been cracked open. No. Name of chap on X. Well, X could be 10. X is the Roman numeral for 10. Name. Gosh, don't know, but does the N help? Old man hacks into renowned computer. Well, a notepad is a type of computer. Old man is pa. Hacks into or enters renowned, noted, and that gives notepad, which is a computer. Fantastic. 22 down, must end up. Clothes stand. I wonder if this is set up. No. It's get up. One's get up is one's clothing, and to get up is to stand. And G does look helpful. Minerals origin. I wonder if this is inorganic. I'm just seeing it fits the letter pattern. So, can. Well, this seems to contain all of the letters of origin. Yeah. Well, this is an anagram of origin can, so I wonder if that's been cracked open is an anagram indicator with the definition being mineral. I think it is. Name of chap on 10. Yeah, this is christen. So to christen is to name, and then chap is Chris, just a boy's name. On X on 10. So fantastic. 18 minutes down. Let me do my very quick typo squiz. All of the acrosses looking good. On to the downs. Yep, all good so far. Right, let's return to the top right and hope inspiration strikes. Like S&M perhaps. In old court, yes, got it, it's the sizes. So S and M refer to small and medium, which are clothing sizes. So like is as, S and M perhaps is sizes, and a sizes are old courts. And look at this, Z, fantastically helpful letter. So with energy, Zulu reportedly enters short country river. Now, a country river is the Zambezi. Well, the Zambezi is a river in Africa. With energy, so energy could be E, the abbreviation. Zulu is Z. I don't feel great about this. I'm going to leave it in temporarily in case this M helps. Liquor carrier moves out of Cuba. So, yeah, liquor is rum. Carrier is a reference to BA, British Airways, an airline or a carrier therefore. And moves is a reference to dancing. So a dance out of Cuba is the rumba. So that does support the M of Zambezi, but I'm going to return to the explanation of that later. cancel. US sitcom without finale. This is scrub. To scrub is to cancel, and the US sitcom is Scrubs without finale, without its final letter. Now, what is this? Aha, well, I know what it is. It's soda bread. But let me explain. So, weirdly, is an anagram indicator for adores. Eating fish, eating dab. And then soda bread is a food. So just Zambezi to revisit. And I'm confident it's correct because all of the crossing letters are corroborated. With energy, Zulu reportedly enters short country. Well, the short country must be Zambia. Short meaning without its last letter. River is the definition. And Zambia is outside E and Z. E is energy. And Zulu reportedly, although reportedly is a homophone indicator, I think it can also indicate the NATO phonetic alphabet because you use Zulu for Z when you're speaking in order to clarify what letter you're referring to. So we're not looking at a word that's spelled differently to another word. We're just looking specifically at the NATO phonetic alphabet in which Zulu is Z. So it's E for energy, Z for Zulu. Inside Zambia without its last letter gives you Zambezi, which is a river. So there we go. Every clue solved, every clue explained, no empty squares. Submit, submit. Hope and pray. No errors. Fantastic. It never gets any easier waiting for the error count to appear, but always a huge relief when it comes up as a 0. And what a beautiful puzzle. Absolutely tremendous fun and superb range of vocabulary. Delighted to get Eusebio because although he is a famous footballer, that's really is going way back into the day, possibly into the 1950s and 60s, but it was great to get off to an early start with that clue. In terms of the snitch, I would say that's probably in the 70s or 80s. So absolutely tremendous fun. I hope you enjoyed watching that solve. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.